Hey there nerds, and welcome to my latest retro video game review, and this time we're looking at Friday the 13th for the Nintendo NES. Okay, so before Resident Evil and before Silent Hill, we had Friday the 13th, the video game. Friday the 13th was a survival horror video game. It was published by LGN and was developed by Japanese developer Atlus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And it was released in February of 1989. So it was obviously supposed to be a movie adaptation of the movie series Friday the 13th. And critics have criticised this game as one of the worst video games ever made. The game loosely follows the plot of the movie franchise, as you are stalked around Camp Crystal Lake by Jason Voorhees. But with the addition of blood-sucking bats, man-eating wolves and mindless zombies, lots and lots and lots of mindless zombies, the game does stray a lot from the movie and becomes something else entirely. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. Players control one of 6 camp counsellors, each with varying attributes, in a side-scrolling perspective. Counsellors start with only the ability to throw rocks as their attack. The goal is to find and defeat Jason Voorhees. Along the path, players will find cabins, a lake, caves and wooded areas where you will be attacked by enemies in all areas but the cabins. And you can find new weapons, so you don't just have to throw rocks the whole time. A timed alarm appears at certain intervals, requiring players to find Jason before he kills more children, or another counsellor. Using the map, players must navigate their way to Jason's location, or switch to the nearest counsellor to try and defeat him. The objective of the game is to survive 3 days and 3 nights while attempting to kill Jason. Players can also battle Jason's mother, who in the game appears as a sort of Medusa head type thing. Navigating in the woods or caves can be confusing, as they are set up to purposely disorientate the player. If all counsellors or children die, the game is over. So Friday the 13th was released in North America exclusively in February 1989 as part of LGN's focus on creating video games based on media licenses. It is considered by some as one of the worst video games of all time. Critics have labelled it terrible and a horrible translation of the films. Now I understand that it was always going to be hard to make a video game based on Friday the 13th where the only enemy is one person who you have to escape. And how could you make an entire video game based around one enemy? I don't have the answer to how to make a good video game around that, but the route that LGN took, basically just relentlessly sending wave after wave of zombies, wolves and bats after you, is just wrong. For the most part, it does not feel like it's a game based on the movie Friday the 13th. If you were not told what game you were playing, you'd have no idea what it was based on, really. Also, the repetitive music score in this game is its downfall. I mean, the relentless, repetitive music, combined with the amazingly frustrating gameplay, made this a game where you actually wanted Jason to find and kill everyone so it could just be over. I mean, it has some good points. I quite like the colours used in the game. It's quite colourful, and Jason, for the most part, does look like Jason Voorhees, except from he's just bright purple and turquoise, which is odd. But, you know, he does look like him. I do feel it's one of those games that's so bad, you actually like it in a weird sort of way. It's gained a slight cult status nowadays for horror and video game fans alike. NECA have even made an action figure based around the video game box and the character from the game, using the colours purple and turquoise for the figure. So my rating for this game would have to be a lowly 2 out of 10. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this retro video game review, guys. If you have, please give it a like. Leave some comments about what you think of this game if you've played it, and if you haven't, do you like the look of it based on my review? Probably not. If you haven't already, subscribed to my channel. I've got loads more retro video game content as well as other nerdy stuff, so check out my channel, and if you enjoy, please subscribe. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time, guys. Take it easy.